So we gathered together this evening, first of all, to give our deepest sympathy to Betty and Jerry's sisters, children, grandchildren, and all his friends. And we also gather here to celebrate and remember Jerry's incredible life. We know the old saying, you can give a poor man a fish to eat, or you can teach him how to fish, and he can feed himself. That is what Jerry did when he lived in Pakistan and surrounding areas. He taught the poor how to farm and feed themselves. In Matthew's Gospel, 25th chapter, Jesus says, I was hungry and you fed me. And the people said, well, when do we feed you? And he said, whatever you do for the least of my brothers and sisters, you do for me. And then Jerry spent some time in South Africa. Jerry developed an economic plan, and he gave it to Mandela. And Mandela used it to abolish apartheid. And that is a big deal. When it came to eternal life, Jerry had his doubts and his questions, and I believe that all his questions are answered now. One of the last things I said to him on the day that he died is that he was going to be the most surprised and delighted man on the planet after he took his last breath here and entered eternity. He said, I hope so. And I said, so do I. It is a leap of faith. Too good to be true. And God is too good to be true. But God is true. Just look around at the mountains, God's handiwork. How can you deny that God is present? And who made all that? I'm going to now share with you a reading from the Book of Wisdom. The souls of the just are in the hands of God, and no torment shall touch them. They seemed in the view of the foolish to be dead, and their passing away was thought in affliction, and their going forth from us utter destruction, but they are in peace. Those who trust in him shall understand truth, and the faithful shall abide with him in love, because grace and mercy are with his holy ones, and his care is with his elect. What we'd like to do now is share our thoughts and memories about Jerry. Any one of you is welcome, and hopefully all of you are welcome to do that. So, anybody brave? Okay. You want to read that?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
This is Tracy, daughter.
I would like to read a passage from a book that has been one of Jerry's longtime favorites.
Come on. My Tracy.
This passage reflects Jerry's philosophy of raising his children. It was also read at my mom and Jerry's wedding. And a woman who held a babe against her bosom said, "Speak to us of children." And he said, "Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts. For they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls.
For their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit.
Not even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday."
Amen.
Amen.